Hello everyone and welcome to this webinar on problem management. My name is Dennis Braganza and I'm a part of the Vision Helpdesk team. So in today's webinar, we shall be covering up the following topics. First of all, we'll learn that what is problem management. That will be followed by how a staff can add a new problem request. Then we'll look at the inside of a problem request, followed by the stages in solving a problem request. Then we look at linking a problem with CI, incidents, change, and task, followed by ITIL automation for problem management. And finally, we shall look at the customized reports for problem management. So, this is the agenda for today, and let's take this one by one. So, first of all, what is problem management? In ITIL, a problem is the underlying cause of one or more incidents. That is, if incidents are occurring multiple times or too frequently, we can term that as a problem. An example of this would be, let's say your car tire gets punctured on Monday. So your car's tire got punctured, you take it to a mechanic and the mechanic repairs the tire. So this is basically incident management, wherein an issue occurs and you solve it. But let's say again on the following Monday, the tire again gets punctured. So then you wonder that is this a coincidence? And you check out the cause and you come to know that a nail has gone in the tire, which has led to the puncture of the tire. So here you start thinking that was this a coincidence or why has this been caused? And still you let this go. And again on the following Monday, that is the third Monday, again the car tire gets punctured. So this time you check the cause and again it's a nail. Then you start wondering that what is so specific about Monday that only on the Monday my car tire gets punctured. So what you do is you start thinking more that what is there specific on a Monday that is not on other days of the week. So you realize over here that it's Monday when you drive your daughter to school. So then you just follow the path to the school, from the office to the school, and you notice that on the way there is a building under construction, and when you go nearby you find nails fallen on the road, which are similar to the one which punctured your tire. So here you find a solution. So what you have done over here is you have recorded what is the issue and you'll search for a solution for it after analyzing what the issue could be. So this is what we actually do in problem management. Now we shall be looking at problem management within Vision Helpdesk, where I'll be showing you how a staff can add a new problem request. I shall be showing you inside a problem request, the stages involved in solving a problem request, and how you can link a problem request with a CI, an incident, a change, or a task. So I'll take you to our software. So we have a quick launch icon over here under which we have problems. So over here you can add a new problem request by clicking on this option on the top right hand corner and clicking on add problem. Over here you can add a title for the problem. For example, server 012 not functioning. You can add a description over here of this problem, and then you can modify the properties. Now these properties are dynamic, having dynamic fields. So you see some options over here. For example, status has options like open, awaiting, closed. If you want to add some more options over here, like if you want in progress or you want to add a resolve status, they can be added over here. Similarly, you can define the priority. Let's say this is a high priority. You can define its impact. You can define the location, the category, subcategory, item, also if this is a known error or not, and the request time and due by time can be added over here. You can also add the urgency for this problem, and then you can add a request user over here. So let's say if this user has requested this, I can add the username over here. I can also assign this to a particular staff member or to a team. So let's say I assign this to the admin, and I click on add. So you'll see that this problem has been added over here. Now let me take you within the problem. So once you open the problem request, every problem request will have a unique hash. On the left hand side, you get to see the user who has submitted this problem, and the problem details or the problem properties, where you can check the status, the priority, impact, urgency, and you can also modify these fields from here. On the right hand side, we have the timeline, the problem details, and the audit log. Now we have the problem details, under which certain details are added while a problem is created. For example, the description or the root cause. You can also have the impact, the symptoms, workaround solution, permanent solution, and the problem review added. All these will be added as you fill in the timeline. Now, what is a timeline? So, a timeline is basically the stages which are involved in solving a problem. So, the first stage is details. So, over here, you see this icons over here of M and C. So, M refers to the problem manager and C refers to the problem creator. So, ahead of every option, there'll be the details of the particular staff who will be able to perform action over this option role wise. So, first of all, there's an option of a workaround solution. So, over here, the manager or the creator can link a solution to this problem, or they can add a new workaround solution for it. Then this request time over here, the request time and the request user, this has been fetched as added by the staff while creating this problem. Then we have role assignment. Under this, the manager assigns the role to different staff members for different activities on this problem. So he can assign someone as a resource manager who will handle all the resources during managing this problem. Then let's say I select the admin over here. Then a delivery manager has to be selected over here, who will handle the final delivery of the solution for this problem. Now I'm selecting the admin and all these options to show you how this works. but this can also be assigned to different staff members. Then comes the risk managed by. The risk manager will be selected over here. The return on investment manager has to be selected to manage the return on investments, and finally the approval manager who will be managing all the approvals involved with this problem. Once I have done this, I need to tick mark as complete and click on update. So once I have done this, it will take me to the second step of the timeline, which is to identify and analyze the problem. Now over here, the first option would be instructions, wherein the instructions can be added. So the manager or the creator can add an instruction which a staff need to follow over this. Then there's a root cause. So you can add a new root cause by clicking on this option. That is followed by symptoms. So over here you can add a list of all the symptoms which are occurring with this problem. An identification note can be added, followed by a resource management. So over here the total resources required while solving this problem can be added. For example, the total cost that might be required, or the training cost, the maintenance cost, the software cost, all these details can be filled in over here by the resource manager. That will be followed by the proposed date. Now this is the proposed delivery date which will be added by the delivery manager. That will be followed by risk assessment. What are the risks involved with this problem, if there will be any downtime in it, or the expected number of downtime hours is to be added over here. That will be followed by the return on investment, and if any instructions are to be given over that can be added over here. And finally there will be the approvals. So you can just define whom this has been approved by. Let's say if this is approved by the admin, and you can mark this as complete and click on update. So this will move me to the third stage of the problem management, which is action. Now under the action, the manager can define the impact of this problem, and if any instructions are to be given, it can be added over here. Then this needs to be marked as complete, and we need to click on update, which will take us to the final stage, which is the closing stage. Now over here, the problem manager can add a permanent solution. So you can link a solution to this problem, or you can add a new solution. So if I want to link a solution, I just click on this and I can type it a certain keyword. I believe a solution is not added for this, or I can just add a new solution over here. And save this. Then you can add the problem review over here. You can add a new review, whether this has been solved, did not solve well, or can do better next time. This can all be chosen over here. Let's say I'll choose solved well, and I put a note that this has been solved. So this is a review which the problem manager will do, and you click on save. And the close time will be added over here automatically. All the details made added over here will be seen under problem details. So now over here you can see the description. Now we added a permanent solution. The same will be visible over here. The problem review will be visible, and all the other details which you fill in a timeline would be seen under the problem details. In a similar manner, we have the audit log for problems, wherein you get to see all the changes made over this problem request right from the time it was submitted. Then there's an option through which you can link this problem request to a CI, to change, and also to incidents. So that option is available on the top right hand corner. So there's an option to link a CI to this problem. So when I click on link CI, I have to define the CI type over here. Let's say it's a hardware, and I have the CCTV camera number 10 over here. So select this and click on attach. So a new tab is added over here which gives me the asset detail which is linked to this particular problem, and clicking on this link will take me to the asset and I can see the asset details. So I clicked on that and I get to see the asset details over here. Similarly, I can link this problem to a change. So now this is a change request for changing the camera lens of the CCTV camera. So just attach this. So another tab has been added under problem management which shows me the changes. First there was CI and now there's a change. In the same way, I can also link this problem along with an incident. So I just click on link incident and I can search with the keyword. So I get this incident over here and I can attach it to this problem. So when you check out this particular problem on the problem management page, you also get to see the asset, the incident, and the change along with which this is linked. The next option that we have is automation and problem management. Now, this is a very important part of problem management because it helps automate and simplify the process of problem management. For this, let's go to the admin settings. So I click on this icon over here and click on settings. And as I scroll down, under automation, there is an option of ITIL automation. So you can add ITIL automation rules from here. You need to give this a title, and then you can select the event on which you want this automation to run. Now again, just like workflows, the ITIL automation is made of three parts. There's an event, there are criterias, and based on these, you define what action needs to be taken. So there are multiple conditions in events. For example, in case of a new problem, or in case of a change in the problem status, problem priority, or problem impact, or in case of problem assign, or when a root cause is added, or the impact is added, or the symptom is added, you can have the criteria selected as, let's say, title contains a particular word, or the problem descriptions contains a particular word, or the problem is from a particular stage. So you can define the criteria over here. And under action, you can have this problem assigned to one or multiple staff members. You can also define the status, impact, urgency, priority, and other such properties of the problem. Approvals can also be sent for the problem to a particular staff. So you can create a multiple automation rules from here, through which you can simplify the process of problem management. Next we have is the customized reports for problem management. So again, when we go to this option and you click on reports, there is an option of all reports, under which we have ITIL. So there are ITIL reports over here, where we have different reports for problems like problem CI relation, problem incident trend analysis, problem incident relation, etc. And let's say if I want to see a report over here, let's say the all problem report I want to view. So I'll click on all problems, and here I'll select the duration. So let's say if I want a report for all problems for the last 7 days, I select a domain and click on generate. So here I would get a list of all the reports generated in the last 7 days. So there is also an option to export this report. A report can be exported as a CSV file, an HTML file, or as an Excel file, and it can also be sent on your email address. Further, you can also schedule this report to be repeated. You can schedule it to be repeated either daily, weekly, monthly, quarterly, or yearly, and email to you in the required format. We also have the option of custom reports. So you click on this option on the top right hand corner and click on custom report, and here you select problem. So these are the custom reports specifically for problems, and here you can define the date range, the domain, and you can match the criteria like the status, the priority, impact, category, subcategory, item, whether this is a known error, and the urgency for a particular problem, and generate a report for the same. So this was all about problem management. You can type in your questions over here in this text box. So Lisa has a question for us over here, which is, can I define roles for problems? So yes, Lisa, you can define the roles for problems. Let me quickly show this to you. So when you go into admin settings and you come to the user settings, we have a role over here. So under this, we have the rules for problem management. So as you scroll down, these are the rules for problem management. So you can either assign all the rules by clicking on this tick box, or you can assign the rules as per the requirement for the particular staff member from here. That would include attaching a CI or linking an incident task change, or maybe modifying a user, a owner, or changing the status, etc. Molina has a question for us, which is, if I close a problem, will all its associated incidents automatically close? So this won't happen automatically, Molina. If you close a problem, the incidents won't close. But within a problem, there is an option to close an incident. So once this problem has closed, you can come over here, and there's an option to close or apply all linked tick incidents. So over here you'll get to see a list of all the linked incident hash, and you can define the action if you want to reply the ticket or close the ticket, and you can directly close it from here. You can even modify the status from here, and also attach a solution with this, a permanent solution or a workaround solution while responding to this incident. So let me know if anyone has any further questions in regards to problem management. So Lisa has another question for us over here, which is how can I notify staff members on assigning problems? So Lisa, this is possible using the alerts option. Let's go back to the admin settings and under automation, we have the option of alerts. So you can add an alert over here under which you can define the ITIL event. Now you want that when a problem is assigned, a staff member should receive an alert. There's an option over here, problem assign. You select this and you define the particular staff member who needs to be alerted. So this can be sent to a particular team or to a staff or a group of staff members. So you just select the staff name over here and an alert will be sent to the staff member automatically whenever there is a problem assigned. Lisa has another question for us. That is, currently I am on Enterprise Helpdesk. In which product will I get problem management? So let me quickly take you over to our website, which is visionhelpdesk.com, and I'll take you to our packages. So see, the last product which is over here, which is Enterprise Service Desk. This will include all the ITIL features, which include problem management, change management, there is release management, asset management, and contract management, along with all the help desk features. You can also compare the features and our plans using this option. You click on this and it will take you to the comparison page where you can compare all our packages. Alright, Lisa. You can just send an email to support@visionhelpdesk.com with the upgrade request so we can help you with the upgrade. I have typed in the email address over here. You can send your upgrade request over here. You're welcome. So I believe there are no further questions as of now. So I'll wind up this session. So it was nice talking to you all and have a good time ahead.